What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. What's happening to my lighting? What's going on? What the fuck? Alright, good start to the video. Welcome everyone back to another Forza Horizon 6 video. I am going to do something that I haven't done in a little while, and that is try out some stuff that you guys have sent me. A couple of cars. Today's video that will be from you guys. So if you don't know what this is, basically I try sometimes in videos some builds that you guys create on cars in the game. They can be good, they can be bad builds, they can be fun, they can be, you know, challenging, or anything to do with, you know, getting world records, or just good or bad tunes. Jesus, it doesn't really matter. All right, but you guys send over some stuff. Most of the time it's very, very interesting to try them, and plus you know, you can get other people from my community to also check them out as well, because they will share the share code itself. Also, it's all part of the Discord, so if you guys want to join the Discord, link to that is down below in the link tree. Just click on that and then you can find the Discord server in there. You can join it along other stuff as well. So let's do this really quick, because I'll end up forgetting if I don't. Wheel spins of the day. Whatever I get, I have to give away to people. Someone's getting a Honda E by the looks of it. Send this as a gift. Enjoy a Honda E. I own every car in the game at the moment that you can get from wheelspins, so this is gonna be funny for people. You can see that I'm still, as I'm giving away cars, it does show up as gift delivered. So let's try and we'll do a regular wheel. Oh, imagine someone got. I mean, they got a Glory. Imagine someone got a YRBC. That would have been dirty. Give that to anyone. Enjoy. There you go. Boom. Sorted. Alright. Well, that is that over and done with. So I have a couple of tunes that I have selected here. One of them is for the Mazda MX-5 Cup S1 class. Apparently, it's very, very good around the track. Like, very, very good. So it has an 8-speed in it. I think it handles pretty nicely overall with speed and handling on a short circuit. So it is on the Irokawa circuit. Managed to get top 188 as he was posting it. It's in S1. Any help or advice would be great. Sound. So let's swap over to it. And let's have a look here. It's on this. I haven't actually driven this one yet. But this looks like it could be quite fun to have a build on this little car. It's already like pre-built to be like a little tiny race car. So again, that's not what I wanted to do. Again, let's give this a shot. 178 146 812. There it is. There it is. S1, 608 horsepower out of this little car. It's still on sports tires. It's not all-wheel drive though. It weighs 1,200 kilos because it's a little bit heavier, so I'm assuming this thing was edge swapped to something else. Plus, it also has an 8-speed in it. So I think giving this thing that much power. Oh yeah, it's got V8. Holy transmission! You know you can tune your transmission without using the full 8 gears, right? What I'm saying is that even though this thing has, you put an 8-speed in this car, right? Which I fully understand why you did it. You add weight and then it makes the car drop lower in class, so you can build to the top of a class. You know, you don't actually have to use all 8 gears. Especially if you use like a V8 like this where it has like so much torque, you don't actually need to change gears like 8 times. You can have it so it's like literally a 5-speed. You just have extra gears that don't do anything, basically. So that's the first piece of advice I'll give you. Because again, if it has like a stupid amount of torque, it's absolutely necessary to have that many gears. Alright, Irokawa circuit is what he said, so let's bring it over to that and see what it's like. It needs to be on a little tiny track. There it is. Not too many corners on this one, which means that this could also be very, very good, since it's got decent acceleration. Again, no time for me to actually like check width, because all of the rival of like scores have been deleted. So I'm just resetting them all again. But it's fine. I'll do it in some interesting cars. Some cars that you guys sent me. I don't really mind. Okay. Let's try it out. See what it's like. See how high up on the leaderboards can I get. I'm assuming it's probably going to be quite high since, again, there's not going to be as many people as the last time that I've done this event. Since, like I said, the leaderboards have been wiped not that long ago. Tad bit of understeer. I mean, it feels fairly planted, so I'm not really having an issue with it. It's just tiniest bit of understeer. It definitely does not want to oversteer whatsoever. I don't even know how I can even like try and force an oversteer out of this car. Like any bit of acceleration that I do as I'm turning, even like slight, it just pushes the front end a bit wider and a bit wider every time. It's a super easy track to drive on. I completely forgot about it. Push a bit harder there. It's 41.051. I don't think I've ever done a run on this track in this one, have I? This feels so much... See that understeer? That's crazy. This has front aero as well. Yeah, I feel like this car does want to understeer a lot, pretty much anywhere and everywhere. It's 40.4. I'm going to slow down slightly earlier so that I can accelerate earlier. I'm going to try to see if I can put myself in like in a position where I can... It's 39.7. A little bit on the grass at the very end, but that's kind of... Yeah, God. Yeah, this thing understeers like crazy. It is only a sports tire, so I mean, like, I don't know how much of it can you get rid of, can you eliminate without the tires giving up, basically. So as much as I'm saying that this thing is understeering, I mean, how much of it is the actual tire compound itself? I feel like you can get this car to rotate quite nicely though, if you can maybe soften the front, stiffen the rear. Even just anti-roll bars. If you start your build with like really soft anti-roll bars in the front, really stiff in the rear. A bit slower again. I mean, I'm not hating the car. Like, it's just, there's nothing to really hate. It just feels like some of my corners that I'm trying to take, it just feels like I can't go fast enough, because as soon as I try to speed up a little bit, even just as I'm accelerating out of a corner, it feels like I'm about to crash into the wall, so I have to lift off or just... not try to go as fast. Okay, there's 39.5. Should we just leave it with 39.5? I don't know if he said what time he got. No, he didn't say it. He didn't say what time he actually ended up getting himself. Very interesting. Like, it is good. Again, I think if the car rotated a little bit more. Because I'd rather have my finger basically control the rotation of the car. So actually be able to, like, turn into the corner. If I accelerate too much and I start to go into a little bit of an oversteer, then that's fine, right? I can just control that instead of having the problem where I'm accelerating and it just doesn't want to, like it just basically just ignores my acceleration. Yeah, yeah, the time attack cars are gonna absolutely annihilate this thing. 423. It's a little low, isn't it? A little bit low on this list. Again, he didn't make this thing to be like I don't think he made it to be meta or anything like that. But obviously the time attack cars are gonna be so OP for stuff like this. Yeah. Again, it's not bad, but I think there's so much more out of this car that you can get just from straight up making it so it's a little bit less understeery. Because I can't, it just feels like I cannot put the power down as much. Or, you can turn this thing into, since it has so much horsepower, you can turn it so it has a little bit of a higher top speed. And you can make this car a little bit more into a power build type of vibe. You can bring it into more sprint race events. Because, again, this thing has so much power. And I'm assuming its top speed isn't that bad with 600 horsepower. So you can probably do some bits with this car if you bring it over to some, you know, not so tight events where basically stuff like insane grip is very much needed. And that all comes from a lot of the time attack cars that you see on this list here. You know what I mean? So like there's a mix there that you can kind of mess around with, even just keeping the stuff that you have on the car now, but you just alter it in a different way, you know? Like, again, the car just feels a little bit too understeering. And again, you don't need 8 gears. I know you put it in for the sake of being able to have more weight on the car itself, but you don't actually have to use all 8 gears. You can literally just have it as like a 5 or a 6 speed. But the brakes I'm not really like struggling with, but again, it's just putting the power down coming out of corners. Just feels like I'm understeering quite a lot. Interesting. Anyway, well, that was it for this build. Let's move on to something else. See what else people decided to send me. Alright. Well, there's one for the Ferrari F80 that somebody sent me as an S2. Apparently, it's nice and easy to drive. Fast as fuck. Yeah, I was basically thinking if this car could actually be kind of made a little bit better than what I did. Obviously, his one is an S2, so it's going to be 2 classes lower than what mine is. But I want to try and see if anybody has created anything crazy for this car. And someone did send me a couple tunes. I do have a couple tunes just sat here. 763, 818, 266. I do have a couple tunes sat here for this car. And I chose this one just randomly. Here's the one that I laid my eyes on. 762 horsepower. I'm assuming it's engine swapped. It's a little bit lighter than before. Obviously, it's going to be slightly worse than before. It is on rally tires, so it is, I'm assuming, going to be meta-type build. That's probably why. It's got to be an interesting one. Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ. This is more like it. I know it's a completely different car than the other car, but holy shit, the turn-in response to this is insane. Yeah. Like, it doesn't even care. I will end up crashing into the wall if I don't slow down, but I'm just saying, like, this thing does not even care about anything. There's so much... There's so much front-end grip with this car. Like, even when it's about to, like... Even when it's about to, like, oversteer fully, like, as in, like, get to a slide, it just doesn't do it. Yeah, this thing has a lot of grip. A lot of grip. Alright, what can I even, like, try this out on? I don't... He hasn't said anything on where I should try this out on. I could try... Nah, because S2 is a bit boring in it online. I was thinking maybe, what if we try S2 in a bit of tailgate racing? But nah, that's a bit boring. We'll do Rivals. Rivals is easy. Plus I don't have to play against other people, which is obviously a big joke. Try to do a little sprint. A little sprint action. Could do the Goliath, just for a laugh. Should I? It's gonna be the longest race ever. Am I even bothered doing the Goliath? Oh god. It S2 is as well. 20 minutes? The Alpha's at the top. Holy shit. Well, it's not even close. Like, the Alpha and the Mazda are at the top. Damn, how OP is that car? That's insane. That is absolutely insane. I'm trying to think, where can I use this car? Well, assuming the Alpha's just gonna be OP on every track, isn't it? Ooh. A lot of MX-5 FEs on this. Let's use it here. Fuck it. Yeah, why not? Let's see if I can get close to the Mazda. Why not? Again, I don't have any times on these tracks anymore, so might as well just try it out. On any of them. I just have a feeling that this thing is going to be as good as sprint racing. Because it has a lot of power, it has a decent top speed, has a lot of grip. I short shifted. Probably should have, but I did. Oh, off he goes. I expected a bit more slip. I have to get used to turning with this car because it turns it so sharply. Okay. Well, I thought it was going to turn in really sharply. I just did. I actually ended up going a bit too fast there. That's fine though. I mean, the more I drive it, the more I get used to it, so I'll know exactly what I need to do. That part where I crashed, it seems like it has like a different texture to the floor. Look how slippery it is up there compared to before. Boy. Oh my god. I can't tell when this thing is going to turn in too sharply or too not sharply. It just feels so strange. I don't hate it, it's just kind of like a guessing game to me at the moment. I need to get used to the car a little bit more. Alright, 152. Is that good or bad? I can't remember. I'll take the time, and then we'll see where I am in the world, and I'll come back to it. Yeah, there's so many corners where I'm like, I feel like I'm going a bit too fast, or I'm not going fast enough in them. So, I'd get used to the car a little bit more. I need to get used to that track. Also, coming out of tunnels and that as well, and you don't know when you need to start like turning in, because you're coming out of a tunnel into a turn. But obviously you don't see anything because the sun is bright as hell as soon as you come out. So it's just, it feels really, really funny. Is this one? This was the one, wasn't it? That I ended up doing the run in. Alright. Where am I in the world? Okay, 94. I mean, there's not really that many people on the leaderboard, so it's okay. But I am top 100. I'll reselect myself as the ghost and I'll try this again. Yeah, there's a few corners where I feel like I haven't gone fast enough, or I started turning in so early, and I almost crashed into the wall, because this thing grips up so hard. Oh, it's just a funny combination of things that I need to, like, just basically drive better. Also, that corner that's on that surface as I'm going up the hill, it just feels so strange, because I feel like most of the time with this car, I've got so much grip. And then in that one corner, it just feels like I don't have any downforce or any grip going around it. Like here, I could just go flat out. See what I mean? I don't have to slow down, I don't have to brake, I don't have to do anything. And then I get to this point up here. And it feels like I'm on a completely different surface. And this time I slow down too much. It's just strange. And here as well, coming out of the tunnel, how fast? Okay, I can go a lot faster out of that corner. Just have to be a bit more ballsy. Okay, again, just dabs of the brake, I think. There's no need for me to actually slow down properly. This thing has a lot of grip anyway. Here, I definitely just... I had to slow down there a lot, which is fine. But if I can continue it like this, I'm going to be a lot faster than before. On my first attempt at beating myself. Fantastic. The last time around I was about to crash into the wall, I just kind of let go of my throttle. As you can see, look how far behind I am. This time around I wanted to keep it flat out, and maybe I thought I was going to make it. Oh my god, like the time difference is going to be crazy, isn't it? It's going to be like 4 seconds faster. Yeah, maybe like 2 seconds faster. We go again. I can get a big jump here. I can get a nice big jump. That corner coming out of the tunnel I have to be a little bit more careful with. That's not too bad. I'm still kind of head-to-head with myself. That's a bit better. Not bad. I don't think I'll end up crashing here now. It's going to be a bit too hard to crash. It's not really anything to crash into anymore. It's late in the run. But that was cleaner. Better. About almost 3 seconds faster. 2.8. I'll take it. I'll leave it there as well. That's fun. That's a fast car. You can see how meta the rally tires are in this game. Like, it's just... It's just like, what's the point of using like semi-slicks or slicks or whatever? You could just go down slightly in class and use worse tires. Like, obviously before, drag tires used to be super OP, but like for like super fast like cars like this, rally tires were still meta. Like they were just crazy. They still are. Okie dokie. Where am I in the world then? Let's have a quick look if this thing is able to be around the Mazdas here somewhere. Maybe not top 10. Top 20, no. Top 30? No. Top 40, surely. No. Come on. How far down am I? 51. I mean, to be fair, slapping it alongside these meta cars here, I'm pretty happy with this. That was fun. Yeah, I like this tune a lot. This is an interesting one, especially again on rally tires, which makes this super weird. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have any tunes, as usual, to send me, send them over on my Discord. If you send them over in the comment section of this video, I will just delete them, so there's no point. It just counts as advertising if you post them in the comments. Hence why I'm saying post them on the Discord, right? Because that's where I want them all to be together. I don't want like some random tunes to be in the comments and some random tunes to be over here and random tunes to be over here. Like, I've had people try to send me stuff on my Instagram. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're DMing me on Instagram to send me tunes for videos. Like, bro, I literally said just send them over on my Discord. Like, why are you going out of your way to do it in a different way where I didn't want it? Anyway, doesn't matter. On to the Discord if you want to send over some tunes yourselves. That's it for me. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.